Welcome, guys, to another episode of Diary of a Franchise, where I break down what I'm working on this week to build MaidThis into a national cleaning franchise with over 100 locations. These are the inner workings and literally what I'm doing this week. I have on here with me Steven, been part of the company for 7+ years, and we're just going to chit chat about exactly what we're working on. So, the top of mind thing for me, honestly, is planning MaidThis Live conference. Now, we have our MaidThis Live conference every year in October, and I'm currently in the throes of planning it since we're probably 3 months away. Steven, you've been to a lot of the MaidThis Lives. How would you describe them?
I love it. The big challenge, I couldn't make it last year. One of my friends had the audacity to schedule a wedding
Terrible.
in the middle of May This Live. Unforgivable, really. But I made
Unforgivable.
sure that there were no weddings planned this year, and I'm really excited to come. And I think a part of what I observe is the same thing the franchisees observe is all these people we talk to on Slack every day, they're here in the flesh. It
Mhm.
turns out they can play musical instruments, they're really great at bowling, they've got great stories, they got basketball skills, who knows? But all these things that wouldn't come out on Slack normally come out and they build out, I would say, more flesh, more knowledge of people, and just people love that. And of course, in addition to that, we're getting a ton of knowledge. And what I always love seeing is all the activity in Slack the week after and
This is
like
the
all the
most hyped,
revenue
yeah.
jumps up for everybody.
It truly does. And like this would be our fourth one. So the first one we did was Orlando. Then we did a Made This Live X, which is like a slightly smaller one in Dallas. Last year we did the same location in Tampa, and we're doing it again because the reception was so good. Because the hotel's like sick. It's right on the beach, the Wyndham. Stephen, you haven't been there since you didn't come last year, but like it's right on the ocean. There's an amazing pool. People bring their families. So we're just kind of running it back. Part of that's great because when you're running it back, you can build a relationship with the hotel staff. They'll do things for you. You kind of know what you're doing. So that's the
Mm.
benefit this year, Steven, is like we've done it once here, exact location. I think everyone already knows like what bar they're probably going to go to at the end of Saturday night. Like everyone did it last year, right? Like where they're going to just run it back as well.
For those who aren't part of our lives, what does a Made This Live look like day by day?
Yeah. So people arrive on Friday, and this is the annual conference we throw. Every year is a different theme. The theme this year is actually velocity, which is it's kind of the general overall theme space, right? And the analogy we always use with new locations as well as franchisees is when you launch your business, think about it like a rocket ship. You have to use a lot of rocket fuel, which is your time and money, to get through the atmosphere, right? And finally, once you break atmosphere, you're in orbit, things become a lot easier and you can decide what you want to do. That's an analogy we always tell people, and that's why we have Launch Lab when franchisees join to get them launched and going fast, everything around that. So this is kind of along the same theme of like the kind of the rocket velocity theme. And so people arrive on Friday. We have a introduction, welcome, reception that nighttime. So around 6 p.m., everyone will get together. A lot of people are meeting me for the first time. They're meeting each other for the first time. This is where you're like, oh, you're way taller than I thought you are on your Zoom call, or like,
P.S. Neil is way taller
yeah.
than you think he is.
Everyone says that. I'm like, what am I doing on my camera? I gotta like angle it better. So like everyone like that's fun because like everyone's meeting each other for the first time. You have kind of like jitters, like you're a little bit nervous, whatever. The real conference starts the next day on Saturday. And that's where we do stuff based off the theme of what we want to teach people. And Stephen, one of the feedbacks we got from last year was it was good, but there was just a lot of content. You
It
know,
goes hard.
it goes hard. We had 3 speakers, we had the masterminds, there's a lot. And so we took that feedback to heart and we have 1 speaker lined up, probably a 2nd speaker, but the first speaker is Ryan Knoll, who runs a 7-figure cleaning business. A buddy of mine, he's gonna come teach everyone about AI. He's also gonna do kind of like a special improv type session. This is supposed to be secret, so, maybe we'll see if
Okay.
a lot of franchisees listen to this or not. It's kind of an improv session for sales, which would be freaking awesome. And that's day 1. Then we're gonna have a special surprise activity at nighttime. We get into day 3, day 3, whatever it is. Sunday, that's about half a day where there's more workshop. There's a planning session. We're going to do a mastermind for everyone to kind of get together and brainstorm ideas with each other, and then people depart. And then there's awards. There's a lot of fun stuff. There's a lot of surprises we're going to do. But that's the general itinerary, I'd say.
And do you feel more muscular about, I mean, it's your third full, you had them made this X. Like, do you feel like this is just basically your old grizzled veteran now and you can pull off these events no problem?
Luckily, Jenny on the team is the one who mainly does it. Steven, the first one in Orlando, I'll be honest, I was so nervous. Like going into it, my wife, like, I only realized afterwards, like how I do under these pressure situations. My wife was like, "Yeah, you're like really on edge this whole week," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm chill." And she's like, "No, you're absolutely not chill." Uh, so the first one was nervous, second one less, third one less, this one less. I'm sure that it'll always come back because I'm still giving a talk and doing all this kind of stuff, but it feels a lot more comfortable for sure. And I think Steven, like having you there, having the team there. We've all done these conferences before, luckily. So we kind of know what we're doing. That's been helpful. And honestly, I think the fact that I've been to enough conferences myself. So I've been to like many different entrepreneur conferences where I can see what works, what doesn't work, what we like, what fits our vibe, things like that. Kind of helps us curate it. And the goal of this conference is like, I want people to leave and say, I got 10x the value of whatever I paid to go
Mm,
with my flights and hotel.
mm.
I got outsized value, not from just motivation, from tactical knowledge, from swag they're giving to me. Like it has to be on brand, right? We've all been to conferences which are boring old corporate conferences. And the biggest compliment I got was from like Colin, one of our franchisees, who's like, I came from the corporate world. This is the best conference I've ever been to. I've never experienced anything like this. He was so freaking hyped last time. Best compliment. Cause like I want it to be kind of quirky. I want it to be almost ridiculous. I want it to be fun. Right. So that's what we're trying to do and go bigger this year with it too.
Yeah, delivering massive value. All the franchisees' time is valuable. If we're going to pull them away from their business for a few days, we need to make sure that they go back more muscular and stronger and mentally tougher than before.
Yep. Well said. So this is going to be a hype year. We're getting everything ready and it's going to be a lot of surprises coming. So I'll be able to report a little bit more after the conference, but that was it. That's what I'm working on this week, getting speakers lined up, getting an itinerary lined up, getting the super top secret gifts lined up. So all that's coming soon. So for everyone listening,
And
thanks for tuning in. Go
We'll
ahead.
see who's listening to the internal podcast because Neil already dropped a couple secrets in here.
I know. Like, I try to keep everything else even more secret. So we'll see. Cool. Thanks, guys, for
All
tuning
right.
in, and we'll catch you next week.